As artificial intelligence reshapes industries and redefines what's possible, one question becomes more urgent than ever. How do we innovate without losing our humanity? In this video, we explore the growing need for ethical AI, technology that's not only powerful, but also fair, transparent, and accountable. From bias in algorithms to questions of privacy control and accountability, we'll dive into the real-world challenges behind the code. Because in the race to build smarter machines, the greatest breakthrough might be learning how to use them wisely. This is the conversation shaping the future. Let's get into it. Today we will talk about ethical AI, balancing innovation with responsibility. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. The power and promise of AI. AI holds massive promise. It can help doctors detect diseases earlier, allow businesses to work more efficiently, and even reduce waste in agriculture. AI tools can translate languages, write code, summarize complex legal texts, and even assist in creative tasks like music and storytelling. The potential for global good is enormous. Imagine AI systems that can help predict and respond to natural disasters, track global climate data in real time, or offer personalized education to children in underserved communities. These are the kinds of breakthroughs that can transform lives and level the playing field across the world. But these innovations don't come without a cost. The same systems that can diagnose illness can also be trained to profile individuals. The same AI that recommends a helpful product can also manipulate your emotions for profit. The same facial recognition tool used to find missing persons can be used by oppressive regimes to silence dissent. This is the ethical tension at the heart of AI development. The bias problem. One of the biggest ethical challenges in AI is bias. AI systems learn from data, and if the data contains historical biases, discrimination, or unfair patterns, the AI will reflect and even amplify those problems. This isn't a theoretical concern. It has already happened in hiring systems, healthcare tools, and law enforcement algorithms. For example, an AI model trained on job applications might learn to favor resumes with traditionally male names. A healthcare algorithm might underestimate the needs of certain racial groups based on skewed data. And predictive policing tools can end up reinforcing systemic inequalities rather than fixing them. This bias is often invisible to users and even developers, but its effects are very real. Ethical AI requires a deep, ongoing effort to audit, test, and improve models to prevent harm. It also demands diversity, both in the data and in the teams building the technology. Because if only a narrow group of people is designing these systems, the results won't serve everyone fairly. Privacy and consent in the age of data. Another major concern is privacy. AI systems rely on vast amounts of data, often personal data, to operate. Your voice commands, search history, facial features, and even biometric signals can be fed into algorithms. But how much of this data is collected with your full understanding and consent? In many cases, people aren't even aware of what data is being gathered or how it's being used. Terms of service are often too complex to understand. And once your data is used to train a model, it's not always possible to remove it later. This raises difficult questions about ownership, consent, and surveillance. In an age where AI can reconstruct faces, mimic voices, and analyze emotional states, protecting personal privacy is more important than ever. Ethical AI needs to include strict data protection standards, transparency about how data is used, and real mechanisms for people to opt out and take control and misinformation. One of the most visible ethical risks of AI is the rise of deepfakes and synthetic media. Today, it's possible to generate video, audio, and images that are nearly indistinguishable from real content. While this technology can be used for creative and educational purposes, it also opens the door to deception. Deepfakes can be used to impersonate politicians, spread misinformation, or blackmail individuals. They can erode public trust in media and make it harder to distinguish truth from fiction. This is especially dangerous in times of political instability, conflict, or social unrest. Ethical AI development must include tools to detect and flag synthetic content, along with legal frameworks to hold those who misuse it accountable. At the same time, we need public awareness and education to help people navigate this new media landscape responsibly. The autonomy question. As AI systems become more advanced, they're also becoming more autonomous. Self-driving cars, robotic drones, and automated decision-making systems are already in use. But when machines start making decisions on their own, especially life and death decisions, it raises profound ethical questions. If a self-driving car has to choose between two harmful outcomes, how should it decide? If an algorithm denies someone a loan, who's responsible for that choice? If a drone makes a mistake in a war zone, who is held accountable? These aren't just technical questions. They're deeply human ones. Ethical AI requires more than just technical safeguards. It requires clear lines of accountability, legal oversight, and a shared agreement about the values we want these systems to uphold. Autonomy should never mean escaping responsibility. Global inequality and the AI divide. Another issue that's often overlooked is how AI is affecting global inequality. While wealthy countries are investing billions into AI development, many poorer nations are left out of the conversation. The gap in access to AI tools, education, and infrastructure is growing, and that can deepen existing social and economic divides. If only a few countries or companies control the future of AI, they will also control the future of data, power, and decision-making. That's a major ethical problem. It risks creating a world where technology reinforces dominance rather than empowerment. Ethical AI means building systems that serve the whole planet, not just a privileged few. That includes open access tools, fair data practices, and policies that support innovation in underrepresented communities. It means making sure the benefits of AI are shared, not hoarded. Building an ethical AI future. So how do we move forward? First, we need to treat ethics as a core part of AI development, not an afterthought. Every AI project should include ethical reviews, impact assessments, and stakeholder input. Developers, designers, and decision-makers need to work hand-in-hand with ethicists, sociologists, legal experts, and community leaders. Second, we need transparency. AI systems should be explainable. People should be able to understand how a model works and why it makes the decisions it does. Black box systems, where decisions are made without explanation, undermine trust and accountability. Third, we need regulation. While innovation thrives in open environments, some level of legal oversight is necessary to prevent abuse. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.